Hi and welcome. So in the next couple of minutes, I'd like to talk to you about a bebop line here, and I'm going to play you the line and I'm going to give you a couple of ways to make this line sound really great. Great, so this line is basically just a little line in a 2-5 progression, starting with a G minor chord to a C7 and eventually resolving to an F major. Okay, now what it uses, and the way I played it with slurring some notes of this line and slurring some notes into the next note. Because if you take this line and go back to the beginning of playing it, or maybe learning a line like this, possibly you won't use any slurring or any kind of articulation techniques at the beginning. You will just learn the actual notes. So the actual notes will be... And so if you listen to how I played this line before, you can tell that there is a real difference between just playing it as it is, just playing the actual notes, and so on, then actually giving it some articulation and phrasing, and by that making this line come alive. So a lot of times in jazz and in a bebop style of jazz, we play accents on the offbeats. So I think, therefore, it is a good idea to slur offbeats into the next note, into the next note on the onbeat. So a few times that's what happens here. So on the first beat, I just played on the offbeat, this G here, so 1 and. The second beat was a triplet of a B flat, D, F. But instead of just playing that like B, D, F like that and pluck every note, it's also easier on your right hand, by the way, just to, if you slur more notes. So I actually then slurred the D to the F. So, and already it's a different articulation and a different phrasing. And then the third beat would be a D to B flat, and this 3 and on the offbeat, this B flat will be tied to this A here. So instead of I tied the 3 and to the 4, and then there is a 4 end here. So that whole first bar now, with the accents and the slurs on it, sounds like this. Instead of... Okay, it's much more in the style of bebop, and to me, excuse me for using the word, but it just sounds cooler. Okay, so carrying on from that, the second bar, the C7 chord, I played an E flat, E, E flat, D flat, C, G, B flat, G sharp, and to an A to voice lead our line to the F chord here. But here again, you could just play this again without any phrasing. Again, it's not very exciting, is it? It's just playing these notes. But now I'm going to do exactly what I just said before. So I'm going to tie the offbeats to the onbeats. So I'm going to tie the 1 end to the 2 end to the 3, and also the 4 end to the 1 of the next bar. So let's take a look at what this phrase sounds like when I do so. So again, to me already, it sounds much better and sounds much more within the style of bebop. Okay, and the rest of this phrase is really easy. We just tied it down to an F major chord, so an A, D, G, F. Okay, so here there's not much to do really. The A was already tied to the 4 end of the bar before anyways, and then you just play this D here on the 4 end, on the 1 end, sorry, and play the 2 and a 2 end tied to the 3 and 4, and that's that. Okay, so one more time, I'll play you the whole phrase without any accents or without any kind of articulation and phrasing, and then I'll play to you with the phrasing that we just discussed. Okay. And now with the phrasing. I'm sure you can tell the difference, and really just sprinkling a little bit of slurring between your notes and a little bit of accenting your notes differently, your lines do come to life or do come alive, and will sound much different and will sound richer than if you don't do any kind of phrasing with them. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I'd like to acknowledge Thomas and George Martin for hosting this lesson in their beautiful bass room here. And to find out more about all the great stuff they do for the double bass, please visit thomasmartin.co.uk. Take care and bye for now.